Hello everyone, my name is Nicole Peterson and I will be your instructor this semester for SEDP 533, Educational Assessment for Students with Disabilities. I see some familiar faces on our course list, so I am excited to continue working with those of you that I've worked with before, and I'm excited to form some new connections with those of you that I haven't worked with yet. The purpose of this video is to give you some information about the trajectory of the course and make sure that you feel comfortable with our online setting. I'm also going to walk you through the week 1 expectations and assignments and provide some information about where to locate materials so that you can be sure to start off the semester on track. Before we get into that, just a little bit about me. Outside of my role here at VCU, I am a special education teacher in Henrico County. I've previously been a general education teacher in the lower grades in Richmond Public Schools, and I'm also a PBIS coach, which means that I help to facilitate positive behavior interventions and supports in my school building to sort of assist classroom teachers and the school as a whole to develop those behavior support systems. I completed my undergraduate degree in elementary education and anthropology, and then I completed my master's coursework at VCU in the special education department, and I graduated in 2012. I've been really lucky to have maintained my relationship with VCU since graduation, and I get to work on projects like this one and some other exciting things to come. I look forward to starting my doctoral program shortly. Professionally, I'm very much interested in the support systems that are put into place that match a student's academic as well as behavioral needs. So I find that the special education world and my work with PBIS is a really good match for me right now to sort of dive into those research-based practices and put things to work. The use of data and data collection systems is really important to what I do now, and the reporting of data is an essential part of a special education teacher's job and the process of special education eligibility. That'll be our main focus for this semester through our readings and our coursework and the application of that in our assignments. We'll explore the formal and the informal assessments that are commonly used in the special education field, and we'll engage in some activities using that data that special education teachers utilize to write their IEPs, to monitor progress, and to design effective interventions. We have put a lot of effort into making sure that your coursework really mirrors the expectations of your field. What you'll do in this course will be exactly what you are expected to do as a special education teacher. By the end of the semester, you will have had extensive practice with the data collection cycle for academics as well as behavior. And I want you to know that this course is universally designed. So content will be presented in multiple modalities, and you'll have the opportunity to check your understanding as we move through content using guiding questions and weekly learning objectives. All right, so here are some of the specifics that I'm sure you're eager to hear about. First off, as you can see, we will be utilizing the Blackboard system as our course homepage. Here is where you'll see your weekly assignments and submit all of your work. You'll also have access to your grades and be able to ask questions of me, your instructor, and also collaborate with your course mates. I suggest that you familiarize yourself with the buttons along the left-hand side, should be right there, of your screen. Here you'll read about the major assignments, you'll see the course syllabus, you'll see the schedule, and you'll see the policy for late assignments as well. After you read through the information in the section, you'll be directed to click on the Week 1 folder. In the Week 1 folder is where you'll read about one of our major assignments called Assessing a Child. I bring this up from the very get-go of the course because for this assignment, You will actually test a student with a disability using a formal testing procedure, and you'll need to gather data from that experience in order to write an IEP that is data driven. Of course, if you're not currently working with this student, if the student isn't on your caseload already or in your class, you will have to obtain parental permission, this is a tricky time of year. It's a very busy time of year, so this will take some careful planning and management. So you'll notice in the week one folder that we're going to jump right into the expectations for choosing a student to work with, and also finding some professionals in the community to do some interview practices with to gather some information. We'll talk more about this in great length when you get to that week one folder. This week, you'll also be creating a biography video, just like this one, to sort of introduce yourself to your course mates. The last thing I want to share with you before you begin familiarizing yourself with the course homepage and the materials is the Ask Your Instructor page. There's a tab along the side here that you'll see that it says Ask Your Instructor. You'll use this resource to get your questions answered regarding assessments, assignments, or content. The questions and their answers will be visible to you and to your course mates. And typically what we find is if there is one student who has a question, typically your course mates may have a similar type of question. So we use this process to really streamline the question asking and answering process so that you can get your answers effectively and in a timely manner, okay? Of course, if you've got a personal question or something personal to discuss that's not appropriate for that type of forum, I beg you to email me or call me directly if you have anything that you need, okay? Please know that I'm here to support your learning. So I'll need you to speak up if you need anything. I'm looking forward to a great semester, and I'm excited to see as we get into things how you all grow and change. Thanks so much.